YouTube, it's Tone. I'm back with another one for you today. So I was just running through some of my files. That's what I do. I try to find the documents that I can make quick videos with, because I know the fucking attention span of everybody nowadays is just non-existent. So this is a good one right here. So this is something that you can file in court as evidence, along with the fact that you're going to send it into the Treasury Department. And essentially what this is doing is it's an application for award of for original information. It's Form 211. And so what this is doing is basically putting the Treasury on notice of the fact that, so these judges in courts, all they're essentially doing is trying to break their way into your trust, your estate. They're trying to break their way into it by setting themselves up in the trust situation as the benefactor when they're not the beneficiary. You are. They're holding it. That's maladministration of a trust. That's breach of trust. That's a lot of things. That's a lot of things. So what this is doing is essentially setting them up to have to pay the tax. So what they're doing is setting you up with a commercial charge, and they're calling it criminal. It isn't. It's all commercial because they're businesses. So as you can see here, it says the name of the taxpayer, and you got the judge's name here. You got the Supreme Court, and oh, look what's at the end. It's a company, Kemlin Co. Right? So this is what they're doing. They're operating as corporations, parading as actual government agencies or entities, right? So he's checking them off as a government entity, essentially is setting them up for fraud charges right here from the IRS, because what they're doing is tax fraud. It really is. And they claim to be exempt organizations when I don't understand how you have an exempt corporation. That shit doesn't happen like that unless it's a 501(c). And so what are you, a non-profit making profit? You know what I'm saying? So this is setting them up to go ahead and get their whole shit, what do you call it, probably rated by the IRS. And I'm sure this isn't the only one that they have on deck. So when you start filing the paperwork like this in, or you can even file a Form 56F fiduciary form, and you can file that also into the court as evidence. And so that's going to set the judge up and put him in the rightful opposition in the trust situation. And then you file that, and you go ahead and authorize him to go ahead and discharge the case or settle it using your exemption at that point. You start filing paperwork like this, and then your case is gonna just disappear, because they're gonna know that you know that they know that you know. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna know, bro. So essentially, all they committing fraud on a daily basis, and so they're doing it and calling it the normal course of business. But you can call anything normal. That don't fucking make it normal. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand what it is that's really going on here. So this is just something real brief for you guys. A little nugget of, it's actually a key, but I'm gonna call it a little bit of a nugget of information, just to keep you guys on top of what's really going on. So that's what I got for you for now. I'm gonna come up with something else today for you too. So until we meet again,